In this video, I'm going to be revealing the best Season 3 dribble moves in NBA 2K22 Next Gen and Current Gen. I am on Next Gen, but the dribbling is literally the exact same as Current Gen, so it doesn't really matter. Also, if you guys could do me a quick favor, scroll down and smash that big red subscribe button as well as like the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm not going to waste any of you guys' time. If you just want the animations, here they are. You can click off now if you want to, but please drop me a like for not wasting any of your time. But I would appreciate and recommend you guys watch this entire video to know how to use these Sigs properly. Starting things off with the first animation you need to equip is going to be the quick dribbling style. I've been pretty much using this the entire year. Out of every dribbling style in this game, this gives you the fastest speed boost. It also gives you the best connectors in the game, such as the sliding behind the back. And these connectors are super important for ISOing and keeping combos going and opens you up to so many new dribble moves. On to probably the most interesting dribble move on this list is going to be the Rafer Alston signature size up. I honestly really love this Sig because of this crossover, which just looks so cool. You can do it once, twice, or even spam it. And depending on how you do it, how quickly you do it, how many times you do it, you will get different animations. I'm going to experiment with this dribble move a ton, and I will be surprised if I don't find at least one combo with this. Also, you can speed boost out of this dribble move, whether it's out of this crossover or out of the between the legs animation. This is a super new animation, so defenders aren't really able to recognize this move immediately. In every single game I've played this season, at least once, I've caught the defender off guard with this move. You can also use the DRose animation if you just want a speed boost. This gives you a quicker crossover animation, and I think most players will prefer this. People have been saying left-right is patched, but honestly, if you know what you're doing, it's really not. Next, for the signature combo, we are going to be using another Season 3 animation, and that is Paul George. When using this move, he kind of walks forwards with a rhythm dribble, but then also backs up. And I think there's only one other Sig that does this. You can speed boost really well out of this move, whether it's after the very first crossover, at the end, or at any point in the middle. If you want something faster, you can use the Trae Young combo, which is also a very good animation. Moving on to the size of escape package, you're going to want to rock with Damian Lillard. This has a very decent big crossover animation that is super OP to speed boost out of. It also has the AI step back, which is absolutely broken. And beyond that, all of the dribble moves are pretty good. The more popular animation is the Trae Young size of escape package. This has a better big crossover and behind the back animation. Plus, if you're using DRose, you can do this glitchy little crossover if you combo it up with the big cross. The downside of the Trae Young package is that it has an awful step back, which is personally why I prefer the Damian Lillard as an ISO player. Next, for the moving crossover, you're gonna want to rock with John Wall. This is yet another new animation this season and will allow you to do the between the legs spam out of connectors. Plus, it also has a really glitchy double crossover that you get normally and when you are sideways. If you want a faster and overall more clean, simple animation, then I would recommend using LeBron James moving crossover instead. For the moving behind the back, you're going to want to use Scotty. This is a very quick animation that's very overpowered and almost launches you forwards. Definitely, if you're an ISO player, this is going to be a very OP animation, and it's also going to be very useful when getting up and down the floor. Moving on to the best ISO Sig in the entire game, and that is going to be Moving Spin Basic. This is going to be a super duper good combo starter for ISO dribblers, and it is the only spin back in the game as of right now. Onto the moving hesitation, you're going to want to rock with Kyrie Irving. This is yet another new Season 3 animation and will give you this little hop. Also, out of a sideways basic spin, you can get the bounce back animation, which is one of the most glitchy dribble moves in the game. This is the running hezi animation, which on its own isn't great, but neither is any of them. Also, I do think that in the future, I'm going to find some very nice combos with this animation. Finally, for the moving step back, you're going to want to use Luka. This is again a Season 3 animation. This running step back is honestly super glitchy. The speed boosts out of it are honestly so crazy no matter which direction you go. It's a super smooth animation that's super duper underrated. And for some reason, a lot of defenders just can't guard it. Also, you can easily L2 quick stop with this step back, which is super nice to have and super easy to do. If you don't like this animation, another great option for your moving step back is going to be Jimmy Butler, which is quicker, but personally, I'm gonna rock with Luka. Also, I'm using the normal 4 triple threat style. This gives you the MJ pump fake, but it doesn't really matter. Before we end this video, let's talk about some shot creating animations. So this season they added a couple new animations, and the first one is going to be the Penny Hardaway spin jumper. This is a super fun and glitchy spin jumper. It is a bit slow, so if you want something faster and more traditional, you can use Pro instead. Pro is definitely a much safer option, and I think if I'm actually trying, I'll probably throw this on, but for now, we're rocking with Penny. They also added the Jokic hop jumper, which is kind of weird seeing a big man as an option for a hop jumper. This gives you the one-legged hop jumpers, which are also super fun to use. Again, it's kind of in the same boat as Penny, where they're super fun, but kind of slow. So instead, you can use the Pro 2 animation if you want a fast jumper instead. If you have made it this far into the video, let me know in the comment section. There's a build video and a jump shot video on the screen right now. Like, comment, subscribe, go follow me on Twitter, and I'm out. Peace.